Okay, so I'm gonna try out some of my abilities. I think this is how they're gonna work out. Right now I have lightning tendrils, cold snap, and oh no, this one, spark. So spark, lightning tendrils, and cold snap. I'm gonna keep lightning warp because it's useful. Just check this one out. Pretty useful as far as I think. I mean, a little bit slowed could be my ping. I am maybe lagging, whatever. So yeah, I'm not gonna try it on any enemies. I'm just gonna do it for the animation. Try to see how smoothly I can get shit done. Turns out more than I expected. This is a channel cast, I suppose.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
This one has a cooldown. Alright, so that was that. Next up is the speed thing combo. Basically, I don't know if I could show it. Viper Strike is just like a green poison hit. It's actually very high damage, probably. I don't know. It's the highest level ability I have right now, because since I've been using it from the very beginning, so it's pretty high damage. Shuriken throw, ethereal knives, pretty decent. Not that high in damage. Decently draining as well. It drains like 9 mana per cast. Yeah, looks great, honestly. And then there's this. I mean, if you wanna look like freaking Genji, this is the build that you would go for, including the Viper Strike, because Viper Strike deals a lot of damage even if you are like done Genjing around. Spin, throw knives, you press the girls, that's fine. You can still use Viper Strike, and that's like pretty freaking awesome. This is me as a noob playing, so I have like no idea how this game works. I'm just figuring it out, so yeah. Yeah, let's go on a trip. Anyway, the third one. For the third one, it's more of a chaos damage, and this one has a little bit of a frost. So the reason I like this one the most, yeah, spoiler alert, or yeah, fuck it. The reason I like this one the most is because of this, that. I can hit my enemies, they get poisoned, they get slowed, I'm guessing. No, it just deals damage to them. So that's just a basic dot. Yeah, it's just a basic dot. This one is pretty good. It's even more damage, and mana cost is pretty low per second. That's one cast. Just keep on at it. I can move myself around. That was a lag spike, but looked cool anyway. My mana is actually pretty well off. If you can see on the lower right corner, it looks fine. Doesn't seem to be going that much, but damage-wise, it's actually very high. And finally, the Frost Strike. Is it? No, Frost Blades. Actually does a lot of damage, and what I've seen happening is that, imagine this is the enemy you're hitting. If there's an enemy not behind this other enemy, if the guy's here, this will bounce off from here to there. That's what freaking surprised me a lot, and yeah, pretty impressed with this particular new build, I guess. What else do I have on? I have like, yeah, lightning wrap over here, like blind support there, void manipulation support there. I don't know what they do that well. I'll probably figure out as it goes. But this is my first time playing Path of Exiles, and I am probably currently, I think, 12? Yeah, I'm just 13 right now, so it really doesn't matter. So, yeah, these are the 3 spell combo thing that I tried out. Maybe I should try out more ice with ice, if there's even any point to it, like Frostblade with, where did it go? Cold Snap? Yeah, I don't know, I mean, using Blight actually gives me a lot more control. Well, that was pro move right there. Yeah, using Blight gives me like more control, because I can just basically do this and control how much I'm letting people get close to me, letting the enemies get close to me. And they usually die by the time they get to me anyway, because they already have contagion on them. And the Blight runs them down. If I see that there are people I can't reach, I can just Frost Blades at them. Pretty useful. Do this. Do that there. This here. Yeah. You basically right click and left click on the ice. That's good. If I find something better to replace with Frost Blades, I would do that. I mean, I do really like, where'd it go? Viper Strike. I really do like it, but this requires me to literally be in front of my enemies, and that would make sense for Shadow, I guess, as a roguelike character. But what I've realized playing Path of Exile is that you really don't need to stay within what the traditional class system makes you assume that you're gonna end up being able to do or not do. This actually allows me to do a lot of stuff. Let's see where it is. Alright, I have no idea how to get to it. Skill tree, that's the one I'm looking for. So if I went towards physical and chaos damage, but I'm probably gonna change that, although chaos damage is very important for this particular build, because this uses chaos damage as far as I know. Yeah, be dealing chaos damage over time. Yeah, this one also does chaos damage. This one does frost damage, I'm guessing. Oh, should be obvious. Okay, it says it does a lot of different kinds of damage. This is still confusing to me, but I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, so elemental here, elemental cast speed, cast speed, cast speed. I don't think I need any of them. Probably will figure out how they work later on as time goes, but yeah, for now all of my damage is on physical, crit, physical, attack speed, cast speed, dexterity and intelligence, chaos damage, chaos damage, chaos damage, all this good stuff. I will, however, have to figure out how and like what kind of stats affects these abilities, if stats even affects them to begin with, and how I can modify them to the best of my abilities, towards the best of my abilities. And yeah, been watching a lot of different kind of YouTube videos, but honestly they're aimed at more pro players or like higher level content and whatnot, and I have like no idea what I'm doing with this character so far. I'm just fiddling around, trying out every single combination I can, different stuff. I got, you see, I'm collecting all the yellow weapons, trying to stay as best on the rarity scale as I can. This one's still bad. Blue, nothing. This one's the bronzy color. I don't know what it's called, but it seemed like it's rare. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's going for me so far, and that's the end of part 1, I suppose. Yep. And I'll see you guys later? Question mark? Goodbye.